off for a jog today. Yeah, this is such a funny way of opening. You guys never see me wearing athletic wear. I just got this from Plato's Closet, which is a consignment store, and I was very pleased with everything. These are just Lululemon pants with pockets and an Adidas little jacket thing. So I'm ready to go on a jog. I usually go on during when my husband does drop off. So I have about 30 minutes, well 45 minutes, 40 minutes to jog, and my goal is always to do 5K, and I can do it in 40. My goal is to finish one in 30 minutes. My record was 31, which was Wednesday. So we'll see if I can get that done. I'm not gonna show you me jogging because it's impossible, because it's bumpy and I look like a hunchback. I look terrible when I run, but the important thing is I'm having fun. So I will go on the jog, and I have lots of fun things to show you today. All right, I'm back from my run, and I did, 5K in 30 minutes, so happy about that. Let me see my other stats. Yeah, my average pace is getting faster, which is great. Ooh, all right, now for a shower. All right, I'm all cleaned up, and I wanted to show you what I was wearing, and then some things I got for my son, and talk about some of the kids' clothes I've been getting my kids, and then I think I'm gonna sew, and we'll go from there. Augie is down to one nap right now, so we'll see. He's been doing 2.5 hours, which has been 3 hours or 2.5 hours, which has been really nice. Yeah, so here's hoping we have another good day. Okay, the weather is finally nice here. You can see the sun shining through. I'm so happy. So I'm wearing the Maven dress from New Flora. This is lined, which is really nice. No pockets, sad. But this is the one I altered. So I got this in a size large, and then I altered it, and then I actually shrunk it, which I don't know if I'd recommend, but I really love how it fits now. I always felt like there was just a little bit too much volume, and for some reason, the washing machine took care of that. So I'm really happy with it, how it looks, and it's so comfy, and it's just so nice to throw on something, something light that's nice for the weather. And then these are my Everlane shoes. I'm gonna take these off. I just took my outfit pics. And yeah, I will show you now what I got my son for spring. All right, first it's the Mother's Day sale. Dylan just had one, and Christy Dawn. It's so funny when these brands who obviously have the same customer do these sales, because Christy Dawn last year did it right on Mother's Day, and then Dawn was like, we're gonna do ours tomorrow, and Christy Dawn was like, us too, wait. So I laughed at that, because I was like, oh my goodness, that's kind of stressful for the customer who is all of us, right, who like both of those brands. But I waited for Dylan's, and I spent my money there. My husband is going to Colorado to stay with a friend at the end of the month, so I sent everything there, which is really nice. So I got the Marcy skirt, which is this really beautiful yellow floral skirt, and I think it's absolutely beautiful. I'm so excited for that one, and I think I have a lot in my wardrobe that will go with it. And then I got the Henry, and this like dark floral with the yellow flowers on it, and I love this top. I think it's so beautiful. I think the print is absolutely stunning. I love Henrys. I have, I think 3 or 4 of them now, and they're so nice. They're so expensive normally, and so catching them on sale is really lucky. And then I got the Bijou, which I've always liked. Like, this is not a new style. This is something that they've had for a long time. And I actually had one in this gorgeous white, blue, and red floral, which I'll find the picture of it. I was pregnant with Kid, and I sold it, and I don't know why I did that. I don't know. You should never make big decisions like that, big decisions, when you're pregnant. Anyway, so I sold that one, and I'm like, oh man, I've always really liked that style of dress, and so I'm really happy I got that one on sale. So those are coming in the mail, end of May. You probably won't see it till June, but I thought I would mention that, and I know a lot of people who follow me on here love Doen, so if you shop the sale, let me know what you got, because I thought it was really good. They had a really good selection. August is turning 1 in a couple weeks, which is crazy, but he's wearing about 18-month clothing, and he's growing out of some of his stuff. He has some really nice sweat sets, which I have one of them here, and I have some warm clothes, and I have some clothes for warmer weather, and I have some clothes for colder weather, when we go up to our cottage, it fluctuates from like 5 degrees Celsius or 10 degrees Celsius in the morning to like 30 degrees during the day. So everything kind of has to accommodate that. And yeah, so I shopped at Carter's for my main thing, and I got some really cute overalls. And then I thrifted some stuff, which I will show you. Sorry, everything is in a pile here. So I'll start with the Carter's things that I got. I ordered, so what's really nice about that store is when you go in there and they don't have your size, they will order it right to your house for you for free. So I got these bodysuits. I was looking around and I was like, I love these overalls, which I also got in brown for a good price, which I was really happy about. But I love these overalls for layering over top of like short sleeved bodysuits. And so when it comes to dressing boys, I don't really like the whole like bodysuit and pant thing. It just looks like, I don't know, like your uncle who has his shirt tucked in. Do you know what I mean? I don't really think it's that cute. They're cute anyway, but I just wanted to make an effort to dress them. I didn't really make an effort to dress Kit. It was like during the pandemic and I was like, I don't know, it doesn't matter. And then I'm like, man, I should have. I look back at those photos. I'm like, I should have dressed him a little bit more in a cute way. And then I also don't like t-shirts. I like everything to be connected because at our cottage, especially at the very beginning, there's lots of bugs. Like the bug season is still there and they love to creep around like your stomach area. That's where I always get bit by black flies. And so I have the bodysuits coming, which will cover his whole body. And I did everything in a neutral. So everything goes together. I know I do like color. You can't see it all, but like you've seen this room before where I have like a red carpet and lots of color in this room. But when it comes to dressing my kids, well, him and Kit mostly, I like to dress them in neutral so everything goes together. So I got these really cute overalls. They're about $15. One of them was $10. I should double check the price of them because I was like, I thought these were all $10. And I got this one and then I got it in a brown. And these are so nice because they're very light and very soft. So what's nice about being in the store is I can touch everything. That matters a lot to my daughter. I don't shop at Carter's for her, but for August, I don't really like denim on him. I don't like denim on babies. I feel like it's kind of uncomfortable. So this is just like a nice cotton. And it has this really cute print of airplanes that is over top. The brown one he's wearing. So I'll see if I can post a little picture of that. But I just thought these were nice and light for spring and would go, yeah, well with the bodysuits. So I have that one. And then this one's so soft. It's, yeah, and it's this nice little stripe. Hopefully that's coming across okay. And then I got this little sweatsuit, which has animals on it. It's so cute. I love these sets on August. I think they look so, so cute. And then I got this one at Indigo, which is really funny. But it says rock and roll on it. Has little lightning on the back. And I had points for that one. And I got 20% off coupon for that one. So this is, yeah, really cute. So just little sweatsuit for him. And then so my plan is, this is my lazy mom thing. I hate dressing kids at this age. I find it very difficult because they don't know where to put their arms and it's very challenging. And so if you remember I talked about Jamie Kay sleepers and how they don't have feet. And I like them all in one color because it looks more like an outfit when we do leave the house. Obviously I change him if he gets dirty, but he'll sleep in that and then wear that during the day. But now it's getting too hot for that. So I got those bodysuits so that they could go with these pajama pants. And I ordered another set of these because I only had one. And these are from Carter's as well. And they're so, so soft. So he will go to sleep in the bodysuit and these. And then in the morning, he'll change into one set of the overalls, which I really like. I think that'll work really well. I'm trying to shop more seasonally because with all these kids, all my 4 kids, I find it really difficult to shop for them otherwise. So, and I can't remember what they have, so it's hard for me to stay organized. And I thrift a lot, which I'll show you my thrifted stuff next. That will go with his stuff. But I just find that I don't have the time to thrift as much and I'm not finding as much as I want. And then my daughter, who's 10, is more vocal about what she likes and I don't understand what she likes anymore. So we have, this disconnect where I'm like, I don't know what she likes anymore. So I got her some stuff at Abercrombie, which I will show you here. I got her 2 graphic tees. Everything was buy one, get one half off. 2 graphic tees to go with these Skorts, which are so cute. I love the silhouette. She's liked this silhouette since Christmas. She wanted, I think I talked about it in one of my vlogs. She wanted this one black skirt that was kind of like a skater skirt. It has a lot of volume, and she wanted that since Christmas, and I found one at Value Village for her in the women's section. So I thrifted one, and then she wore that to Paris and she loved it. And then to go along with Augie's stuff, I went to this one thrift store, it's called Drop and Shop. It's connected to the dump, which sounds crazy, but and then a recycling center. So there's a thrift store there, and they have like fill a bag for $12 for baby stuff. So I got him this chambray shirt. I have a really lovely sister-in-law who takes our photos, and then she does it sometimes during our family vacations when we all get together at our cottage in the summer. And so I was thinking this would be nice for August. It's this nice little chambray shirt. This is just a practical one. This is a, what's it called? Ski pant. And this is 2T. But again, it's like really wet. Augie is walking, but there's gonna be moments, like he still crawls a little bit. So he's gonna wear this outside at the very beginning when we're there, and when we go up in a couple weeks for May long. And I'll just roll those up. I think they'll fit fine. And then I got him this cute green t-shirt. This is 2T. This is stuff that he's not ready for. And then a nice plain black tee. And then this is like 2T. So this is gonna go 2 to 3 years. This is just a nice graphic t-shirt, and this is gonna go in the basement until he's ready for it. And I got pajamas for the summer. I love these. Aren't they cute little dinosaurs? And then I saw one of these in one shelf. Like there's 3 shelves of this fill a bag. And I was like, that looks like a set. And sure enough, I found the other one. So I made sure that I could keep track of where that was. And that was I was proud of that. And then shorts. So with the bodysuits, again, like I said, it gets really hot during the day. So once we're at that level, I'll take the overalls off, and I'll put these little shorts on. I think this might be a girl set. It doesn't say, but that's okay. These little blue ones, these ones. So he'll wear the bodysuit and the shorts, and he'll look like an uncle, but that's okay. As long as he's comfortable. And yeah, so I was really happy about that. I got all of that for $12. Next up, I'm gonna go sew. Yeah, and I'll show you the dress I'm working on, and that I think I'm gonna cut out the quilt pieces. I have to work my brain around the quilt math. You'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, I think I figured out what I'm doing with the quilts, like how it all works. I'll talk about that in a sec. First, I'll show you that I cut out this dress. So this will be a completely separate video, but if you saw my sewing plans video, I have a couple dresses that I want to make, and this is one of them. I had people vote, and the picnic dress was what people really liked. It was all pretty close, and then the gingham one was next. Full disclosure, I did start making that one, and then I hit a roadblock, and then emotionally I've had to take a break to try and figure it out, because I didn't do a 12 course, because what I was adding, I don't know, I was like, this will be perfect, and of course it wasn't perfect, so I will get to that one. I just need to take a break from it. But this one is the next one that I am doing, and it is from this really pretty, I think it's Fabulism Daisy fabric. So pretty. I was gonna do a shorter sleeve, like almost the same sleeve as this, like a puff sleeve, but shorter. I do not have the right amount of fabric for that, so I'm gonna do the sleeve from just the other view. So that's all cut out here. You can hear it all ready to go, and I added 10 inches to it. That's gonna be a separate video. That one's all ready to go, so I'm just gonna move that out of the way, and then I'll talk to you about my quilt. So the other thing I asked to vote for was doing a quilt. I'm doing a quilt for my son's teacher, who is an angel, and she has taught 2 of my kids. Hopefully she'll teach August as well. There's 2 different types of patterns. The Fern V, it looks like Fernway, but it's a German word for star, I think. And it's Fern V, and then this Daisy one, and the Fern V one won. And it said it was beginner friendly. I always get so caught up in the quilt math because it took me a minute to figure it out. So I figured it out, and I need a fat quarter, which for this star, and a half a yard for the foreground. And then I think I'm gonna go and buy something that will go with it all as the background, which is that second star. So there's the inner star, the second star, and then the solid color, which she calls the foreground fabric. And I'll show you what I'm using. I forget, I don't have the bundle part with me, but I'll link what this fabric is below. So I have this bundle that was blues and greens. This are so pretty. So I have everything separated. So each foreground is a half a yard, which is what these are. So I've divided it by blues, greens, and then this really pretty, almost like terracotta orange. It's so nice. I love this fabric so much. And then I have these from the collection that I don't think I'll be using because I don't have enough for the outer star, which is the background. And I don't like the idea of this being the inner star because it's so light. So I'm gonna save this for something else, I guess. And so I'll show you what I'm doing. So I found another, so every inner star is a fat quarter, which there's two, you can do 2 fat quarters in a half yard. And so everything I have, I think back here is a fat quarter. I think this is the only bundle I've ever gotten that is a half yard. So I have this bundle from Thread Count. It's called the Blues, and this is all fat quarters. And so I just took some to pair up with my foreground. I get so off track. So I'll show you what I'm doing. These colors work perfectly. I wonder if they're from the same company. So so I got the blues all figured out. So this is going to be the foreground, and then this will be the star on the inside. And then I'll probably do this from above so you can see everything. But then I have this pairing, which is really nice. And then I'm not 100% sure I like this one. So maybe I'll switch that actually. Yeah, that'll look nicer. And maybe this one. Or I also have this fabric too. So this is what I'm doing right now is I'm just kind of deciding what's gonna go together. I just have to keep my fat quarters and my half yards separated. You can tell the difference. So maybe I will show this from above and just talk through how I'm, pairing stuff up. So I have the blues almost figured out. So these are the background colors, the foreground colors. And then there'll be like, I'll do a beige, I'll do a neutral or a white that goes with all of this for the outer star, which I have to go buy. So that'll be 3 yards. So it'll be like this. Well, lighter than that, but so this will be the solid color on the outside, and then I'll have a beige, and then I'll have this as the inner star, and then this will be as the inner star, and then this one as the inner star. So it'll all go like that. So outer color, star, star, star. I'm trying to figure out if this is a better color. So also, this is the darkest color I have, so I'm just trying to figure out if I should do that one or this one. Yeah, because this is really dark, so I'll have to see what other dark colors I have for the greens and these orangey reds, because that might be too much of a contrast. It might stand out too much. So let me just try and find more colors that will go with these for the inner stars, for the sawtooth stars, yeah. I am considering some other fabrics. So I got some from Thread Count. It's called Forager, and it's actually this like really sweet magical like set, a bundle, and I'm gonna make August some baskets from that one. But I pulled out the star from there, and I really love it with this fabric. It doesn't work well with this apple one, which is, this is apple, this is apple, this is apple. And I like the apple teacher thing. But then, yeah, and I'm not sure. I really want, so one of my goals is I really want to incorporate some sort of bug fabric, because they did a bug unit this year, and, or like nature or stuff, and like, so something kind of, not childlike, but just something kind of sweet and funny and whimsical, I guess. Whimsical is the word I'm looking for. So I could do this, but I'm wondering if this fabric is so too different. Like everything else doesn't have a lot of variation in color. They're kind of, it's blue, green, not like brown, green, red, you know, all in one. So I'm not sure if that bothers me. Like those colors do exist other places. Like this gold is here. And then this fabric is from this too. So this bundle, this Forager fabric, which I really like. I like it better than this other one. So, yeah, the other thing is I found this one from this bundle. Coyote, this is half of the problem. I don't like splitting up bundles, but this goes together. So if I did, I can do this, or I can do this with this apple. So what do I do? And I like, this one has the blue in it that everybody else has, but then I don't have my bugs. But then my bugs can be from this. All right, I'm going to take a minute and figure this out, and then I will be back with my final choice. These are my final choices. So the original bundle is this one, this one, this one, this, this, all of the foreground fabrics, which is the background. And then I pulled these two from the Coyote one, and these two from the Forager one, and then this one and this one from the blues. So I mixed it all up, but I'm really happy with that. I got my bugs. My bugs are right here, and I think that's gonna look really nice together. I was considering doing this one together because that looks really nice, but then that would be the only solid inner star, and I think that would be weird. So I could always go back. But otherwise, yeah, I think this is it. We've got our final choices. And then I just have to go to Fabricland and get like a cream that works with basically this fabric the most. Like it can't be too warm. I think this is a little warm, maybe not. But yeah, and I'll get 3 yards of that and then we're set. So this is it. We're good. Whew. All right, I took a break from all of that decision making. You can see I just had my lunch and I'm watching Janelle from Rosary Apparel. I love her channel. And my Harley Jake order came in. She had a sample sale in Perfect last chance sale that she does every once in a while, and that's usually when I buy from her brand. And so I'll show you the Etoile dress right now. All right, and so this is the Harley J Etoile dress. It is really long, which surprises me. The owner, like founder, designer, she's like 5'2", so I'm surprised that everything is a little bit long on it. The ties are too long. I didn't like the ties anyway. I don't like ties. I don't like wearing ties on my clothes, so I'm gonna take those off because it's too low. This is a small medium. I would say bigger on the medium side, so size down if this is something that you're interested in. But it's a really pretty white linen. I am wearing shorts underneath here. Blue buttons. I love the collar. It's so pretty. I'm gonna have fun styling this. I'm gonna spend some time in it to see if I want to hem it or not. Oh, it's so pretty. I was considering dyeing it because I'm like, the black would be nice, but now I can dye it any color. So this was the imperfect one. I said there was a yellow thread running through the bust, and they have photos of it. So if there's something imperfect about the item, they will share photos of that, so you know exactly what's happening. But I'm like, I don't even see it. I could never own a brand because I never notice that kind of thing. But I love the white. White looks nice on me. I'm a winter, so I look good in bright white and black. So this is really lovely. I just don't know if it'll last with my kids. It's such a nice linen. I think I like the length. I'm really terrible at unboxings and first impressions because I just start myself and I'm like, I don't know. And then I completely change my mind later. This will be really nice for layering, like cardigans and stuff underneath. Yeah, I have to take those ties off, but yeah, very pretty. Maybe I could just make one giant tie and then I can tie it up here if I wanted to, because that might be nice to create a little bit of shape. I like when things are loosey-goosey, but because I'm 5'3", I can get, my body shape can be overwhelmed easily. This is so pretty though. What a classic design. All right, I'll call it a day here, call it a vlog here. August has been sleeping for 3 hours, so I should go wake him up. Sweet guy. He's so good at napping and so bad at sleeping during the night. I like don't understand it. The next couple of videos is that dress that's coming up. I'm on Instagram if you want like more style stuff. I've been posting dresses and stuff like every other day that I'm wearing, and then I'm gonna have a video at the very end of the month because I've been wearing dresses every day and recording them for a YouTube video. I haven't recorded them all for Instagram, but they will all be here at the end of the month. So that's coming up. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up so other people can find it too. That helps with the algorithm if you like it. And yeah, have a great day. I'll see you next time.